It's hard to imagine just how tiny atoms are. One sheet of paper is roughly 500,000 atoms thick. Volume-wise, one atom is as small compared to an apple as that apple is to the entire Earth. So you might be surprised to learn that chemists can actually see atoms, not with their eyes, with incredibly precise tools. The idea of atoms stretches back to ancient Greece, when the philosopher Democritus declared that all matter is made of tiny particles. The philosopher Plato even decided, wrongly, that different substances had different shaped atoms, like pyramids or cubes. The first modern evidence for atoms appears in the early 1800s, when British chemist John Dalton discovered that chemicals always contain whole number ratios of atoms. That's why it's H2O and not H2.40 or H square root of 17O. The reason for these whole numbers, Dalton suggested, was because you can't have half of an atom or 0.2 atoms, only whole atoms. It's actually kind of hard to imagine chemistry today without Dalton's insight, but it was controversial during its day. Why? Because chemists couldn't see atoms. Many considered them like negative numbers, useful for calculating things, but not existing in the real world. Even Dmitri Mendeleev, father of the periodic table, refused to believe in atoms for many years. So why didn't chemists just look for atoms under microscopes? To see something under a microscope, the wavelength of light you're shining through the microscope can't be larger than whatever you're looking at. Unfortunately, visible light is thousands of times bigger than atoms. So chemists had to wait for light with short wavelengths, like X-rays. If X-rays let chemists peer at the structure of atoms, scanning tunneling microscopes finally revealed the atoms themselves. Rather than bounce light off something, an STM runs a sharp needle over the surface. It's like chemical braille, except the tip never quite touches. As the tip moves along the surface, scientists can reconstruct the atomic landscape, making individual atoms visible at last in the early 1980s. Lo and behold, the atoms weren't Plato's cubes and pyramids, but spheres of different sizes.
Alright, Shalom, ahchyam, if Karma, compassion, Jim, and going to stop by saying all praise, Jehovah, Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors unto the elders, the apostles of the GMS, again, honors out there to the brethren in the highways and byways, teaching the truth and sincerity. Okay, I entitled this short video, Doth not nature itself teaching, man, because you got me thinking about these flatheads, man, and their bullshit flat earth doctrine, man. Got me thinking about the natural aspect and natural designs that Most High have implemented in this world, man. Which brought me onto the clip with the atoms, man. Okay, that's why I had to put that in there, man. Everything is comprised of spherical shapes, okay, on a base level, on a very small base level, man. Okay, and that brought me to think about, the breakdown of Genesis, okay, which to my understanding, which Elder Apostle Tahar brought out back in the school, man, is that when the earth was without form, okay, within the waters, and everything was there that was necessary to create earth was there, okay, and from those elements he brought forth all these different things: the earth, the sun, the moon, the stars, okay, and he separated them, man. Like kind of like what you see on the screen here, that you got a bubble within a bubble, man. If I could possibly give you some sort of visualization, something like that, but hey, how can I explain the ways of the Most High to you, man? I can't, because no man fully knows how he did all that. But kind of makes sense to me when I'm watching these bubbles that are coming on the screen, man. These things just naturally take that spherical shape, man. Okay, and you can see the dudes playing with the bubbles and that, putting bubbles within bubbles and stuff like that. It kind of like, hey, ain't nothing flat, man. Okay, everything's been brought out through the waters, and it takes on this shape naturally, man. Okay, that's why all these things are little spherical shapes. Okay, you can possibly, think we live in a big bubble in a kind of way, man. Because space is infinite, man, in all directions, man. It ain't flat. Why would it be? You know, for what I understand is that, hey, we don't know if there's any ends to the heaven like that, man. Okay, but why is it that these things naturally take this form? Okay, so Most High brought this form together, man. Okay, throughout from the waters. Okay, but like I said, ain't nothing really fat, ain't nothing really 2D, man. Everything has height, width, and depth to it. Okay, depending on perspective. Okay, depending on how small you are to something. Okay, so there's no really such thing as 2D, man. Okay, so none of this stuff really gives credence to this flat Earth, man. Why would the Most High design it like that? Okay, not to say he couldn't, but based on what we see, okay, in nature and in the scriptures and stuff like that, man, this stuff doesn't make no sense. Okay, the elders done show you that this whole flat Earth doctrine BS is bullshit, man. It don't make no damn sense. Okay, it don't make no damn sense. Okay, but you know, like I said, I was just thinking that most science seems had this fundamental design. You know, they got me thinking about this, and you know, that's why I got the examples of the bubbles, man. How they just form like spheres, man, and they just, you know, you see the government, you know, you kind of see it in a way. Okay, let's bring a couple of scriptures out. This is First Ezra chapter 4 verse 34. It says, "O ye men, are not women strong? Great is the earth, high is the heaven, swift is the sun in his course. For he compasseth the heavens round about, and fetcheth his course again to his own place in one day." Okay, telling you that the sun goes around the earth. Okay, not of course a flat earth, man. Because if it was a flat earth and it was going around the surface of the earth, you'd see the sun always, man. All you do is just turn around. Okay, and it would be that you'd see it somewhere. Okay, but this goes around the whole entire earth, man. It disappears across the horizon, you know, where it goes on the other side of the earth. Okay, Isaiah 40 verse 22 says, "It is he that sitteth on the circle of the earth, and the habitation thereof as a grasshoppers." So we're small, man. Okay, worm cycles of worms as well, man. How can a worm see what is going on, man? Okay, of course things gonna look flat from you. You're small, and that thing is distant, man. Some of the bubbles and shit and the water bubbles that are on the screen, man, look flat when you look at them face on, man. But really, they're spherical, man. That's just perception because you're tiny, man. In a big place, viewing something big. Okay, it says, "Stretcheth out the heavens as a curtain, and spreadeth them out as a tent to dwell in." Okay, we've been bringing that scripture out a lot. Okay. I'm going to end it with this. It's Sirach 3 and 23. It says, "Be not curious in unnecessary matters, for more things are shewed unto than men understand. For many are deceived by their own vain opinion, and evil suspicion have overthrown their judgment. Without eyes they shall want light. Profess not knowledge, therefore that thou hast not." Okay, so like I said, none of us, alright, because I ain't going to give him credence that he said that, you know, the planet's a certain distance away and stuff like that. I ain't saying that. Okay, but at the end of the day, the Most High tells you that the earth is round, that the sun goes round, and you know the earth is fixed in its place and all that kind of stuff, and it hangeth on nothingness and all that kind of stuff there. So that credence to the whole flat earth BS doesn't belong with the scriptures, man. That's a vain opinion and a vain doctrine that you guys have brought out. You jumped on Esau's bandwagon. But you know, with that I'm gonna say shalom.